All right, guys, so we're going to continue with slope-intercept from a table in the real world. Let's see what we have here. We already talked about Luke, so let's go to a different one. Oh, we already did this one too, so you know what? Maybe I'm on the wrong... Here we go. You're visiting Baltimore, Maryland, and a taxi company charges a flat fee of $3 for using the taxi and then 75 cents per mile. So in this case, we need to write an equation in y equals, that's probably not the best color. Let's do y equals mx plus b. You always hear me say this, you need an m, you need a b. Remember, m is your slope, your rate. So in this case, you see that word per, that means this is our rate. So the word per tells us our rate is 75 cents, so 0.75. And the B is the initial fee. This is the starting point. This is that delivery fee, the one time that you have to pay. Let's say you hop in a taxi and you're like, oh, never mind, I don't want to go anywhere. And they're like, yo, I stopped for you. You got to pay me. So in this case, the $3 is that little bit of payment. So when we write our equation, y equals 0.75x plus $3. So this equation represents that taxi situation. All right, here is another table. We're going to write an equation in y equals mx plus b format. So we do need an m and we need a b. So let's find our m first, our slope. So it looks like each time this is a plus 4, this is a plus 8, and this is a plus 4, and that's okay because we can simplify as we go. So this is plus 1, plus 2, and then plus 1. So when I write these ratios, I have 4 over 1, which is 4. Here I have 8 over 2, which is 4. And then here I have 4 over 1, which is 4. So that means our slope is 4. Now we need to find the y-intercept. I'm going to use a point, and I'm actually going to use this one. I'm going to use 2, 1. The reason why is because they're positive. Why would I want to torture myself by using that first one, which has a -3? So if I'm going to use y equals mx plus b, the y value is a 1, my slope is 4, the x is 2, and then we're looking for b. So 1 equals 8 plus b. I subtract 8 on both sides, so b has a value of -7. So when I go to write my equation, y equals 4x minus 7. We've already done this one, so there's some repeats here. All right, here's a good one. An airplane is 30,000 feet above the ground, and it begins to descend at a rate of 2,000 feet per minute. There's that word per. We talked about that. Assume the airplane continues at the same rate of descent. Write an equation. So we're going to write y equals mx plus b. You always hear me, m and b. Now, the word per takes me to the fact that this is our rate, and it's descending. So it would be a -2,000 because it's descending at a rate of 2,000 feet per minute. And of course, our starting point is that 30,000 feet. So this equation is going to be quite long because of those zeros. So y equals -2,000 x plus 30,000.